Hello everyone and welcome back, I'm Overqwil. Today we are talking about the Pokemon that Henry Rich piloted to a top 8 at NAIC, and that is Overqwil. Overqwil had a huge, this is huge, and I actually think this strategy is underrated, and I've shown on the channel before, but what we are really showing here is this Overqwil set that he brought. So first off, the Overqwil set, it was Poison, Life Orb, I'm pretty sure, with Crunch, Gunk Shot, Acid Spray, and Protect. And Swift Swim. I don't really EV spread. But this Pokemon was paired with Pokemon such as Kyogre for Rain, Tornadus for even more speed control, so you can outspeed some of the biggest threats in the format. Pokemon like Landorus, which for Kyogre teams, like Tornadus teams, Raging Bolt is a huge problem, and having this Landorus that, well, specifically Scarf Landorus, was actually a pretty cool adaptation that I think definitely something that could see a bit more of a rise. So this Overqwil, one of the main things is it was able to hit Calyrex Shadow for super effective damage on the most common Terra Fairy set. So if it doesn't Terra, then you hit it with Crunch. If it does Terra, you hit it with, say, Acid Spray, well, Gunk Shot, more likely. And what this did is it put the Calyrex player in an awkward position where they couldn't really Terra, but they also couldn't not Terra, really. So they had to really play safely over with their Calyrex, or else an Overqwil in this Rain, or even with Tailwind, or both if the Calyrex had a Tailwind, is just going to outspeed and KO it. And with this core, this really prevents, I think this is really underrated, but I've used this core before, but with Basket Legion Male. And one of the things I think Overqwil actually may have an advantage over the Basket Legion is the fact that it is not a water type. So for these Kyogre teams, it doesn't make them more weak to Raging Bolt. And when you look at the other Swift Swim users that you would pair on these Kyogre teams, really your only options are Basket Legion, you could possibly use Dreadnought, Beartic maybe. Really just not many. Overqwil is Kingdra, you've got very few top threats that you'd want to use. But the main thing that Overqwil does is it's one of the few that isn't a water type. And that is huge for just helping with on a Kyogre team where you want that type diversity that if you want a Swift Swim user, you can't usually get. Another thing is also with that Scarf Landorus or Kyogre or Tornadus, having Acid Spray is huge because especially in Swift Swim and Tailwind, this will go first, Acid Spray, and then Kyogre can hit very powerful Water Spouts or even Origin Pulses, and if it hits this Pokemon that's been Acid Spray, it is getting nuked. And we even saw Terra Poison Gunk Shot did 80% to a AV Raging Bolt. This thing does huge damage. And I think that's very underestimated. And I think this team definitely has some merit to it. And I think Kyogre Overqwil is something that could be piloted as some great success by Henry Rich and other these players. For all, tell me what you think of Overqwil, and if you think it can do any well, short video, but thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.